Hi, it's me. So I just wanted to have a little business talk with you guys about marketing and promotions. So the reason I'm recording this video is because I'm getting a little frustrated. I spend literally like maybe 4+ hours a day researching, developing, getting ideas together about marketing and seeing what works, hearing millionaires, multi-billionaires talk about advice and things that work and what makes sense. And 98% of you don't listen or don't even want to think about growing your brand. And the reason I'm recording this is because I would like business owners to wake up and realize that you could get that house paid off sooner. Your kid could go to a better college. You could take some time off and work out and get fit. You need to spend a little money to make some money. You can't just penny pinch and never invest anything into your company. You also can't just stay locked into old ideas and never meet with anyone new. A thing that I've learned that's ridiculously valuable is meet with anyone that you can. Now, as you climb up the ladder and your company makes millions of dollars, okay, you can't meet with everybody, obviously. But if you're pulling in less than $100,000 a year, you meet with everybody or have your assistant meet with them. You at least find out. I'm having millionaires meet with me more easily than people who have under 6-figure companies. And you know why? Because the millionaires and billionaires know it's valuable to meet with me because I could be somebody one day. They might want the connection. But the small-minded people just think, oh, if it's not going to benefit me, right now in this moment, then I don't need to meet with them. So my little business rant is meet with people, network. You never know who's going to be. I have met with people that later down the line has given me multitudes of customers. There was one time back when I sold Mercedes that no one wanted to talk to this guy, Ryan. He called the dealership all the time. He never really did a sale, and everyone thought he was, full of BS. So, people just stopped taking his calls, frankly. I was the only one who gave him a shot and just kept working with, and you know what he ended up sending me? Send me at least 20 deals a year, at least. All because, and he was trying to do that with someone else, but they wouldn't give him a shot. Another great example is I heard a story about, a gentleman who was really nice to his grocery store, checker-outer. And, at first he was kind of rude to her. He's like, I should be nice to everyone. Everyone has value to bring into my life. She ended up introducing him to the love of his life. It was her cousin. You don't prejudge people, network, and get out there. That's my point. Also my point is that, you really have to try and not burn bridges if you can. Now, sometimes people cut you off. Someone hurts you, burns the bridge, and you just can't actually hang out with them anymore, it's part of self-love. Okay, but forgive them and move on, and try and not badmouth them or spill their secrets or tell too much about what's going on. It's very important to not burn bridges and to be professional. Another little rant I would like to go on is marketing. Why do people think that they don't have to market? Are you so great that you don't have to do what Pepsi, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Panera, everybody does? Are you so great of a business person that you don't need to do what our leading industry leaders are doing? Nike markets and promotes. Virgin Airways didn't do good in Philadelphia, not because of the airline. The airline was fucking dope. It didn't do well because they didn't market it. It was weird. Even Virgin Airlines needs to market. People cannot buy what they do not know exists. And if you do not market, how do people know? And if your staff isn't marketing, everybody should be marketing that is affiliated with you. And you should not hire people who are like, oh, I don't want to post on my personal page that I work here. Well, then don't work here. Get out. Hit the road. God. Anyway, so marketing is imperative. If you're not marketing, buy a business plan to market, hire a consultant, hire a marketer, or learn how to market. Go on YouTube, learn how to do it. You need to have a marketing strategy in place. If you cannot market, then you have to find someone who can. You need at least a strategy. At least be taught by someone. That's my point. So it's like, you know, I'll get hired by one client and they actually know a fair amount about marketing, but they want to know more. And it's like, that's why they know about marketing, because they're always curious about education and they're trying to grow. Then I'll talk to someone else, they don't have an Instagram and they don't think they need marketing, but they're not busy, but they want to do things the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way is going to get you fucking run out of Philadelphia. Marigold Kitchen is closing. Marigold Kitchen, one of the most innovative restaurants to ever like be in Philadelphia, is closing. And these people don't think they need to market their little restaurant. Now, maybe they'll make it, and sometimes they do. But why would you risk your company? Why would you risk that when something you can control? It makes no sense. I'll try and pretend like we can do it ourselves, and we don't need any help, and you don't want to hear it. You want to hear different ideas. You don't want to be different, and then you're not. See what I'm saying? You have to be different to be different. If you do what everyone else is doing, you're gonna get the same results. Mediocre restaurant brings in about $1 million tops, and you're excited when it hits $1 million, and then it takes you 5 years to scale to a second location, which inevitably closes because you didn't market it or pick the location and the overhead out correctly. Then you open another one, that one does well. I mean, it takes you decades to scale something that should take 6 years, maybe not even 5 years. It's just like people think slow is good if that's natural pace, but as far as restaurant growth, you don't have to go slow. You can grow it fast. You can grow it fast by having people on your team, by putting processes into place, by making things mandatory. Marketing is part of the job when you work somewhere. And quite frankly, I would never hire someone who didn't want to market me. That means you don't want to help a business. Get out. And also, too, not for nothing, if you're doing it yourself and it's not working, then hire someone. But, you know, this is another thing that bothers me about consulting. People want me to make results happen in a week, a month. Results take 3 to 6 months. Always have with consulting, because I'm one person. Give me more money, I can hire more people, you'll see results in a month. It's just like anything. You throw more money at it, it comes faster. But if you put $500 a month towards it, you'll see results in about 6 to 8 months. It's the way the natural progression goes. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes it shoots forward and you get results really fast. I've definitely had that happen. And it's a great day. It's really awesome, but it's not always. So that's my little business rant for today. And, you know, I just want you guys to know that please market your businesses. You don't have to hire me or use my services. But please hire somebody, and please read a book, and please watch YouTube. Please learn how to market your business. Thanks.